Very good afternoon to all the participants who have joined in quickly for today's session, Digital Marketing. I would request the faculties to inform their peers to join in so that we would be starting the session at 3 p.m. today.
Hello, madam.
Yes. Hi.
A very good afternoon, sir. So we would be starting the session at 3 p.m. A warm welcome to all the faculties, HOD, principal who have joined in for today's faculty development program on digital marketing, concepts and use cases for small businesses. Before we could start, let me quickly introduce you to XLR. So, XLR, founded in 2013, having its 8 branches in 5 cities, founded by IIM ISB alumni Mr. Ram Tawab, headquartered in USA, Houston. So far, we have trained 8 lakh plus students and professionals. We cater to the needs of individuals, institutions, and industries. And what keeps driving us is our premium association, IIT, iHub Divya Sampark, IIT Roorkee, Skill Up APSSDC, APSHE, TASK, IIT Madras Pravartak, NASCOM Future Skill Prime, and Swayam Plus, where our courses are being approved. And we have our courses on the NASCOM and Swayam Plus platform. We have been continuously awarded by Deloitte for our exemplary training and various other category of programs through by Silicon India, PMP Training, Analytics India, and many others. Through our training program, we have conducted faculty development program covering 80,000 plus faculties pan-India and student development program close to 8 lakh plus students whom we have trained. We constantly deliver webinar, seminar, workshop close to 600 plus and technical training programs 40 plus. We have our close connect with close to 2,000 plus academy partners and we have 5,000 plus placement partners. Through our training program, we have so far trained 8 lakh plus, which is a mix of engineering, degree, and others, and faculty development program, 70,000 plus faculties, which is again a mix of engineering, degree, and others. For today's program, we have close to 1,678 registrations who are from Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, and others. So what is our everyday learning? Everyday learning program provides application-oriented, industry-oriented learning program for students and faculties with a complete hands-on training on the trending technologies, where we are at 40 plus technical courses. And through our EDL programs, we also fulfill the NBA NAC accreditation. And any learner who enrolls for our everyday learning program will have to register through this registration link, and they would be receiving the login credentials to access our courses through the LMS. So through our EDL offerings, we conduct training programs, we do industry webinars, we sign up MOUs with the colleges, and we conduct faculty development program, and all of these training programs happen through our LMS. Learning Management System tool, where the learner, once registered, will be able to access the upcoming and the past event training programs through it. And the learner will also experience a lot of assignments and assessments through this portal and will be able to solve and learn a lot of industry use cases, which is at the discussion with the trainer and to the learners. In addition to it, we also support the learners with CRT and coding challenge sessions. So that's how our LMS will look like, wherein the upcoming training programs would be there. And as well, the learner will be able to see the past training programs as well. So these are from our student development program. So far 60 plus student development programs we have conducted, and constantly participating colleges are 1,600 plus. The most popular programs under it are DSA, ChatGPT, Advanced Excel, Salesforce, Artificial Intelligence, Mobile App Development, Cracking Coding Interviews, The Complete Guide, and many others. Similarly, we have faculty development program close to 45 plus conducted so far, with constantly participating colleges of 1,519. Again, we have a list of most popular programs like AI, Gen AI, deep learning, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, data analytics using Power BI, Tableau, cybersecurity, and various other category of programs. A learner who enrolls for the student development program or faculty development program will be awarded with the prestigious certificate, which is shown here. These are some of our sample certificates which we have honored. We have shared it to the learners in the past. And these are some of our recent engagements: data analytics using Minitab, tool training at IIT Roorkee, Power BI training at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. And this is an XLR initiative, Skill Up Final Year program for supporting the final year students to support them on the campus recruitment training with placement assistance, which was curated of 240 hours of training program on coding skills, logical reasoning, verbal ability, soft skills, resume and LinkedIn profile building, technical techniques to ace group discussion and personal interview. This was jointly done with iHub Divya Sampark, where close to 50,000 plus registrants appeared for this, and only 5,200 plus who were eligible for this prestigious certificate were given the certificate. And through this program, we had maximum participation from Andhra Pradesh, APSSDC support, where close to 10,000 plus engineering students attended the online training program. These are some of our student development program and faculty development program, which we have conducted in the past months. So without much further ado, let me take you for the faculty development program on digital marketing, concepts and use cases for small business. So on that note, I would like to take the privilege to honor our guest from industry, Dr. Pratik Singh, Managing Director, PMG Group, founder and CEO, nearly a decade of experience in entrepreneurship, social impact, agribusiness, leading PMG ventures and allied entitles, and also provided strategic leadership and operational oversight across multiple verticals, driving scalability, performance excellence, long term sustainability, and an alumnus from Banaras Hindu University. Strong academic foundation combined with hands on leadership committed to be building sustainable livelihood, self employment, and grassroots impact model. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you. I'm the participating regarding of Mr. Pratik sir.
All
Behalf
right.
on that.
Thank you, Shilpa. You can share a few words on the same.
Thank you, team, for the great welcome to us. We just represent PMG Group as of now. The company is very growing, and we are entering the IT segments also. So I'm just helping you, and you are also supporting me for the growth of this company. So thank you for the this notes. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, sir, Shilpa. Thank you very much for being on behalf of Dr. Pratik Singh. So let me move to the next dignitary from academia, Dr. Puli Ramesh Reddy, Principal, who is academic leader, principal, and a research doctor, doctoral mentorship, and national roles and professional engagement as a former dean and head of EEE, NBA NAC expert committee member, member of ISTE. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Uh, Very good afternoon. Actually, in fact, our principal sir is not joining, madam. On
Sure,
behalf of
sir.
principal sir, I'm Dr. Ramcharan, professor and head of information technology. Thank you so much to be the part of this particular FTP program, digital marketing. Let me provide a brief information about GNITS. In fact, we call it as Gene Anonymous Institute of Technology and Science, commonly referred as GNITS. It was been established in the year 1997 by G. Pullareddy Garu. He is a businessman, a visionary businessman. In the honor of his wife, he has started this college with a, aim of promoting a technical education among women, empowering them. And in our campus, we have almost all eight UG programs are available, and we can say that it's a computer science and engineering, information technology, computer science and engineering with AI and ML, computer science and engineering with data science, computer science and technology, and electronics and communication engineering, electrical and electronic engineering, as well as we have electrical and telematics engineering. And also we have five PG programs of computer science and engineering, computer networks and information security, digital electronics and communication engineering, power electronics and electrical drives, and wireless and mobile communication. Both UG as well as PG program has been accredited by NBA, and we also this institution has an ACT A plus grade. And as part of our 25 years Silver Jubilee, our President Draupadi Murmu also visited this campus And we also have around 11 Center of Excellence in the campus. And one of the Center of Excellence, MAC, was been inaugurated by Tim Cook, CEO of Apple company. They in fact have sponsored 33 high-end Apple systems to our campus. And we have a faculty strength of 250 faculty members in the campus. Around one or two faculties are with PhD, and 80% of the people are been still pursuing their PhD. And we have a MOU with XLR. And in fact, last time also we have conducted a FDP in Power BI. It was a huge response during that time. And this is the second time we are collaborating with XLR in organizing this digital marketing. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity and to be the part of this FDP program.
Thank you very much, Ramcharan sir, for being on behalf of the principal. And it was pleasure having you here and to share a few kind words about the same.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So let me call upon our next dignitary, Dr. R. Emmanuel, Professor and HOD MBA, St. Anne's College of Engineering and Technology, Andhra Pradesh, where Dr. R. Emmanuel has 28 years of teaching and administrative experience in management education, has PhD in management from Acharya Nagarjuna University, UGC NET qualified twice in business administration, authored close to 30 plus national and international research, and paper setter for various deemed universities and autonomous colleges, panel examiner for PhD, thesis, evaluation, and external examiner for PhD, viva voce at Mumbai University. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, madam, for inviting me for today's program. Very good afternoon and welcome to you all for today's online faculty development program on digital marketing. Really it's a pride to organize today's online faculty development program. It's collaborating with XLR and Department of Business Administration, St. Anne's College of Engineering and Technology. You know, the role of digital marketing, especially in today's digital age, the role of digital marketing has become more crucial than ever for business to stay competitive and reach their target audience. You know, with the majority of consumer spending a significant amount of time, online businesses need to have a strong online presence to remain relevant. This is where digital marketing becomes the key driver of business growth. It provides tools and strategies that not only help the business reach potential customers, but also allow them to engage, build trust, and convert them into loyal clients. And I hope this program very much helpful to all the faculty community in order to upgrade the skills, especially in the area of digital marketing. And also the importance of this faculty program, especially faculty programs strengthen the professional development of the faculty members who deal directly with the students. You know, especially it is a goal to all the faculty or educators increase the effectiveness of their teaching, especially in higher education, so that they are better able to guide students on journeys of inquiry and discovery. To inculcate among the teachers the motivations to promote institutional effectiveness through the development of personal and instructional, organizational, and professional growth. And another important aspect, what I would like to say, the academic industry, the quality of skilled courses in India, education plays a crucial role in shaping a workforce that can meet the demands of the rapidly evolving global market. Industry partnership emerged as a pivotal component of enhancing the courses by aligning the educational outcomes with real world requirements. By integrating industry insights, the curriculum development provides access to modern technologies and offering practical training opportunities, and these partners enhance the employability of graduates. Additionally, industry partners contribute to faculty development and offer mentorship programs, fostering a learning environment that promotes innovation and entrepreneurship. And I hope these FDP programs always helpful to the faculty in order to strengthen their skills, especially to reach in their academic destinations. Really, it's a wonderful opportunity to the faculty community. And also, I thank very much for XLR, which are always striving by giving various inputs to the faculty and students in order to strengthen academically. So I hope that you are all enjoy this program, and I hope this program will helpful to all the faculty community. Thank you for XLR for giving me this nice opportunity. Thank you one and all.
Thank you very much for sharing a few thoughts about the same, sir. Thank you very much. Let me call upon now our subject matter expert, Ms. Chaitra S., who has 10 plus years of hands-on experience in SEO, social media marketing, Google Ad, SEM, SMO, SMM, and also having certified in Google Ad, Google Analytics, extensive experience with Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and other leading digital marketing tools. She is a senior digital marketer and a corporate trainer with proven experience delivering classroom, corporate, and freelance training for reputed organizations. A warm welcome to you, Chaitra.
Thank you so much. So I would just like to welcome you all here. So this is a great place for me to actually just help you all know how really digital marketing is playing a major role for the business success nowadays. And there are a lot of things to learn. So it's not just the marketing concept, but yes, how really a business could see the revenue. So all these actually we would be learning in detail, I hope, in this uh, complete training. So whatever we have for 5 days. So a few things to tell about myself. So yes, I think already uh, Nitya has spoke about it. Yes, I have around like 10 years of experience into digital marketing, and recently have trained like universities as well as like the employees into the corporate sector as well. So into the Google Analytics also, which is one of the core concept of digital marketing. So it is all about like okay. So I hope now it is fine. Sir?
Yes, you are absolutely fine, Chaitra. The
Okay.
voice is audible. Yes.
Okay. So I just got a chat here, so just wanted to confirm. Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, so that is what I was about to tell you. So yeah, so Google Analytics being one of the core concept of digital marketing, it's not just like how we market the products, how what we are doing. It's all about like how we really also get to know like what exactly is happening in the market. So what how many audiences are reaching to that particular business. So after that, how are we taking it across? So what campaign? So marketing is about like how you actually do it, so what all things you do, but after that also what really is needed to see the success of a business is very important. So that is what actually makes the complete concept of digital marketing, so which is one of the core concept for any business nowadays to actually see a success. So this is what I can really just say, and I'm really very much pleasure to actually just be a part of it and share my knowledge across all of you here. So on whatever like I know about it, so it's a great opportunity for me as well. So I would really thank XLR for this.
Thank you, Chaitra. Pleasure is ours as well. So we would just complete our LMS walkthrough with Mr. Amar Shivate and then hand over the session to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chaitra. So let me introduce you to Mr. Ramar Shivate, who will be giving a complete LMS walkthrough on your logging in, and the queries related to the sessions for the next 5 days. Over to you, Amar.
Yeah, thanks. So, very good afternoon, dear faculty members, and warm welcome to the 10 hours of faculty development program on digital marketing. So, I will just take a 5 to 7 minutes of your time, and I will walk you through about the LMS portal. So, LMS is nothing but a learning management system, and by using the LMS, you are able to join the session. You will get all the recordings, material, everything will be available on the LMS portal, and you will be having the access for this particular content for the next 1 year, not only for these 5 days. Okay. So in the future, whenever you want, definitely you can refer the recordings, or you can utilize the material as well from the LMS portal. So whenever you are registered for this program, I believe that everybody registered for this program. If not, team will be giving the LMS, team will be sharing the registration link over the chat. So after the get, you can just register. So you will also get the LMS access immediately. Okay. So once after completion of the registration successfully, you will be receiving one email. Okay. So if you're first time user of XLR, so you will be receiving the two emails. And if you already attended any of our XLR training program under the FDP, SDP, or any other vertical, in that scenario, you will be receiving the only welcome email, such an email, a welcome to the digital marketing program. Why? Because you already have the LMS account, right? So in that scenario, you will be receiving the one email. So suppose that I'm a first time user, and I have to sign in source to the LMS. Once you register to your registered mail ID, you will find this mail with this details portal link, email address, that is nothing but your username and the password. Okay. So by using these details, you can sign in. So now let me reshare my screen, and I will directly move forward with the login. Yeah. So yes. So this is my one blank Chrome page, and I'm searching the mylearning.xla.com. So this is a LMS URL. Okay. So once I click here, I'm able to see a couple of courses onto the homepage. That is government upload, like for AP or NASCOM Future Finance Skill or SOYM Plus courses. So you can definitely check on that as well. But for now, we'll focus on to the login. So you can check here, you have option to create an account and existing user login. I'm clicking on existing user login as you already have your credentials. So these details are already shared with you, but if you check that, the password is a little bit lengthy, right? So a first time login, you can use the same details in with the mail ID itself, provide the details successfully and click on to the sign in. Okay. So once you click on to the sign in, so what will happen? It will take you to the dashboard. So those who are second time, or they already have the LMS account, they only receive the welcome email. And if you are unable to forget the password, if you are not remembering the password, then in that scenario, here you can check. We have option to forget your password. Just provide your previous registered mail ID, and you will find one notification. You can just reset the password and follow the same process. Okay. So if you only receive the welcome email, in that scenario, we can follow that. So once I provide my credentials successfully, and once I log into the dashboard, you are able to see the different option here on dashboard, right? So back to homepage, community, leaderboard, dashboard, purchase history. Here we have help option as well. And here we have profile. So click on profile, click on settings. Okay. From settings, you can just update your entire profile, like updating your full name, your username. You can just verify your mobile number as well with the OTP. You can upload the photo, and then, as I say, that as a system generated password, it's a little bit lengthy, right? So in that scenario, you can just use the password, or whatever password you want, you can just type it here. Again, you can type that same password here and click on update password option. Okay. So once these both passwords are going to match, this update password button will be enabled, and your new password you can use from the next login. Okay. So let's go on to the dashboard. In the future, again, if you're going to face any difficulties here, you can check to the bottom. left hand bottom corner, you are able to see the help option. Click on that. Whatever the query you are facing, you can just type your query and it will be forwarded to the LMS administrator, and team will reply on that, whatever the problem you are facing. Okay. Not now or in the future as well, you can use the option of sending the query directly to us. Okay. Then let's go on a dashboard. So from dashboard, we can join the session, we can access the recording material, we can submit the attendance and feedback. So first of all, we see the joining the session. So today you received a link to join the session from our team. But from tomorrow onwards, directly you can join the session from LMS portal itself. So you can check live session for today, right? You have one tab, and in that FTP on DM day 1, that is 22nd December, 3 p.m. I'm clicking on that. Once you click on that, here you have two options. First of all, join via Zoom or else join via YouTube. Okay. So the stream is simultaneously live onto the YouTube as well. So if you want to join the session from Zoom, just click on that. It's open link. You're not required meeting ID and passcode as well. If anybody is requiring, definitely you can utilize from here. If you're struggling or if you're facing any issue with the Zoom or any issue with the network, definitely you can join the session using the YouTube link as well. Okay. So these are the two ways by using that you can join the session. Okay. So now we'll move forward and we'll see how to access the recordings or agenda or how to fill the attendance or feedback. Once I scroll down a little bit, okay, you have option of enrolled courses, right? As I'm a member of Pixlar, I have 92 enrolled courses, but for you, you will be able to see the digital marketing as one enrolled course. And if you already attended any FDP or SDP, that count also will be visible, or that classroom is also available on your dashboard. Now I'm just focusing on this FDP on DM. I'm clicking on that classroom or that course, and you can check agenda, attendance and feedback, live session, session recording, material, right? All these details are available here. First of all, agenda. Okay. Whatever we are going to cover in this next 5 days. So that agenda is available here. You can go through that. Then second option is attendance and feedback. Okay. So click on that, you will find the one link. Click on that, and for now the link is closed. Why? Because the link is to be active in between 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. for 1 hour only on the same day. Okay, and our team will be sharing this link on the session as well here, like in the Zoom chat and YouTube chat as well. In that scenario, you can directly access from the session itself. One more thing about the submitting the attendance and feedback. 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate of participation from team of Excellent and collaborated colleges. Make sure that you are using the same mail ID for all 5 days, because previously there are some scenarios where faculty members use the different mail IDs. Sometimes like we'll use our personal mail ID, or sometimes we'll use the college mail ID to submit your attendance and feedback. In that scenario, it will create your two accounts, or it will create your multiple accounts, and you will be attending the 3 session minimum with the 60% attendance. But with one account 20%, another account 40%, and then you will not meet the criteria for the certification. So just take care of that thing. You can use the same mail ID, whatever mail ID used for the registration, for the next 5 days to submit your attendance and feedback as well. And we are also waiting for your valuable feedback about the sessions. Okay. Now let me go back again, and live session, which I already explained you how you are going to join the session. Then session recording. Here you can check. So day 1 already it's attached. Like day 1 up to day 5, all the recordings will be available. And below the recording tabs, you have the material tab as well. So from here itself, you can access the material. So that's how you can access the LMS portal. Okay. If you're facing any difficulty, definitely use the help button to ping us. Our team will get back to you. And now itself, again, if you're having any difficulty, just drop into the chat box. Our team will take it up. And in future, if you want to share anything with us, drop an email to edl@textcloud.com. Our team will reply back to you on the same. Okay. So I'm posting that mail ID over the Zoom and YouTube as well. So that's all from my side. Thank you. And Nitya ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Amar, for a quick walkthrough on the LMS. Now let me hand over the session to our trainer, Chaitra. Chaitra, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nitya. All right, so let's begin off. So before we go ahead, let me share the screen. All right. So, what are we actually going to learn today? So, in this particular course, so I'll just give you a brief about it to all of you here. So, we would be learning what is digital marketing, yes, how really the digital marketing evolved, and before digital marketing, what concepts were there. So, how digital marketing actually just came up, and now it is booming. So, what are the main reasons behind it? What are the complete modules which come under this concept? So, digital marketing is a word. So, where it takes up many modules such as SEO, which is search engine optimization, and SEM, which is search engine marketing, and social media optimization, social media marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing, WhatsApp marketing, content marketing, and all these. So, yes, so in this particular 5 days of course, so 10 hours of session, so we would be learning all these modules which makes digital marketing complete. So I would be explaining you briefly about all these modules, and maximum what I can really train you within this period, I would be actually training you on that. So let's begin off. So like let's not actually spend more time about like the basics on it. So let's start off so it could really just make a so I would be able to also share a good knowledge about the concepts very well individually as well here with respect to the modules. Now, to begin with, so what really is digital marketing? So, digital marketing is all about, if you can just see here, yes, it is promotion of products or the services using digital marketing platforms. So, basically, the platforms can be a search engine, it can be a website, social media, email, mobile application, and online advertisements is all these. So, all these together actually just makes the digital marketing. So I would be just taking you also through a small website design as well, like which you can really guide your students well. So because whatever they really learn, so it's all about marketing. They cannot actually learn the concepts theoretically with respect to digital marketing. It's all like practically. That is when they would really just understand what really they need to do for the performance within the business. So for that, what I can just do is like there are websites, there are many sites where actually they would be providing 60 minutes of sites access, like where you can design some site just in some time. So I would be just explaining you that also in this course. So you can actually just design that website and try actually learning every module of digital marketing. A bit of practical knowledge would be also just or given to you, so it can really just be much more clear with respect to the concepts as well. So now moving on further here, what are the key features of digital marketing? Firstly, online visibility. Yes. So this is one of the most important thing because say I actually tell like I want to buy something today or I want to actually do some shopping. I always get into the browser. I just try to search for something. So it is so important for every website to be on the top today because customers always tend to actually click on the sites which are there on the top. So they never actually try to scroll down. So let me not say customers only, say let's take us only as an examples. So here we are these many. So I say like every one of us, we try to actually click on the first result or sometimes to max it would be the third one. So that also is very rare. So we try to actually come back and give a different term in the search bar, but we never try to actually scroll down and click on the results which is actually below. So it is so important to actually increase the visibility. So that is what you would be learning here. So how really we can increase the online visibility? So what it means, say today, like say for example, like I just go to the Google and I actually just give digital marketing. Okay, course in Jayanagar. So when I actually just give digital marketing course in Jayanagar, yes, I find lot many uh, institutes which would provide the digital marketing course. You can see here digital Cora, just there, like a lot of things. So what is happening? So why actually these people are coming on the top? What exactly they are doing? So how can if I actually own a business, so what I can do? So how I can come on the top? Is there any chances? So what are the factors I need to work on? That is what we call it as search engine optimization as well as search engine marketing. So, what is the main difference between these two? That is what we would be learning in our classes with respect to the search engine. So, which is optimization as well as the marketing concept. So, let me actually come back here and say, yeah, the two-way communication. So, data-driven decision. So, here what happens? you need not really just spend anything, but still you can actually just go ahead. So customers keep filling the forms. Customers are actually, they give you the comments, they give you likes over your post. So it's completely like you would be able to. So yeah, might not be with respect to the direct eye to eye contact when like traditional marketing what was before. So but here it is completely with respect to, you can still talk to them, but the best part is like you're only talking to the audiences who are interested in your pocket, I mean, in with respect to your product. So it is so important for us really to actually get to know like who are those audiences. So how do we actually target that audiences? So is there anything that we will have to make the changes? That is what we would be learning in the entire course. And why is it said a cost effective? So cost effective because CI, a simple pamphlet design really would take a lot of money, and look into the time like where you will have to spend to a person who is really distributing these to the colleges or like wheresoever. So do you think like that would really work for us? So not really sometimes, because you are not reaching to the audience who really want to know about the information what is there on it. Correct. So you would be reaching to the person who really doesn't even uh, like need what is there on that, and he may just throw it off, or he may just like he doesn't really need that at all. So sometimes it goes into such hands that things you can actually avoid in digital marketing. So we can reach to the target audiences, so which can really help us in much better way. And cost effective wise, you really need not spend much in digital marketing at all. So website designs also, they are really like much less. So I would be just giving you certain information at the end of the sessions, like with respect to like what could be the cost of the website, like how better you can actually design. I would be just any which ways showing it to you. So this really can actually help you a lot. So cost effective wise, I can 100% say that digital marketing is always on a right side with respect to the cost effective approach. So traditional marketing, why, of course, a TV ad, you all can actually assume that it is not something which you can just pay a small penny and get into, right? So there are people, brand ambassadors, who actually just need to come up and promote the brands. So there are a lot of things actually. A small advertisement, also 5-second advertisements, if at all you want to actually get it played before a sports, let's say like a cricket match. Do you think it's so easy? No. Lakhs together people are spending actually to promote their products. So rather than that, doing this would really help you a lot to know like how, where actually your audiences are, so how to reach them well. So each and everything, this particular concepts would really help you. So that is what it means. Local and global reach, of course it is local and global reach. So what do you mean by this? So yes, locally also you can target your audiences, globally also you can target audience. That means like you want to actually uh, do some business, or you want to actually give some training, so you can actually target what location you want to set up. It is not just in India, in Bangalore, in the city. No. So you can also target globally as well. Like if at all you want to actually go ahead and train someone outside the country as well. That is what it means. And here I just missed with the data driven decisions. So it's all data driven. So that means like it would just give you the complete picture about like how really all the platforms are helping to drive the business. So that is with respect to the data driven decisions. So here are some examples. So a small example I can say. So creating a websites and running Google search ads. So posting success stories on Instagram, sending admission updates to WhatsApp. So these are certain things what actually like I have. So today I would just love to go ahead and explain you like this one site. So everybody can surely just go ahead and do this also. So this is called as InstaWP. So you can actually get into instawp.com and scroll down. You would actually find an option which says like create new WordPress site. So this is completely free of cost. So with this, you can learn how to actually design a WordPress website. So I would not be able to really train you completely on how best you can design a website, but I can just help you out with respect to doing this. So I can explain you other modules as well, like practically. So let me click on launch demo, and you can actually go ahead and give your email address here. So I'll just give some email address. Let me click on proceed. So once I'm done with the proceed option. Yeah, this is called as dashboard. So this is where we would be learning the website design part. So what does that mean? So it means like, say you want to promote a product today, it's so important for you to have a website or a social media platform. That is how actually digital marketing can happen, correct? So how are we actually going to do? So for social media, you all are aware about it. It is through social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, so YouTube, so all these platforms. And if it is through search engine, if at all you want to learn, so website is very much mandatory. That is what you have it here, where you have this website. Now, if you see like this is what is a dashboard, and you have certain things here which says post, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, all this. So let's learn one by one, like how really it is going to help us. Now, firstly, what I really want you to do is like once you're into this Insta WP and you give your mail ID and just get into the dashboard. So I want you all to actually get into the plugins. So what does plugin mean? A plugin is particular tab what you have on the WordPress dashboard, which helps you to install softwares which helps the uh, features of the website to actually increase. So say for example, you want a form on the website, you can go ahead and try to give the plugin and try to install it. So let me just go ahead and what are the plugins which is little necessary for you to actually learn the website design. So one is Elementor. Let me just click on the Elementor here. I'll come back and I'll click on install now. Now, once I am just done with installing this particular plugin, let me click on activate. Now, you just be landed on to this particular page. Everybody can see this page only there. So let me close this. Okay, so this is how it would be. Demo site expires in 60 minutes. So within 60 minutes, you can actually learn. And say, for example, like you're done with the 60 minutes, so you're done with that website. So you did, but yeah, you really want to do it again. So what should I do? Do I need to create another account? No, nothing. So you can just go there again and click on the same create website. Yeah, and you would be just back on the same dashboard. The only thing is like whatever you have designed, yes, you would really not be able to retrieve that. That's the only thing. But you would be able to actually use the Elementor templates, everything. So first thing, as I just said, is like one is Elementor. Another plugin you just need to install after this is I just go to the add plugin option and I'll search for starter template. So let me install this and I click on activate. Now I have actually installed and activated two plugins. One is the Elementary and other is starter template. So let's actually learn now how to design this site. So I come to the appearance starter template. So once I'm just here, so here it says like AI website builder, classic starter templates. You will have all this. So you can just click on build with templates. So of course we have actually installed Elementor. So I want you all to click on Elementor option. So here you can see certain templates which is already there for you. So I want you all to just select the templates. So, and then you can make some necessary changes. So here the most important thing is, so you find it free as well as premium. So I want you all to get into the free one, not the premium one, as the name itself says it is paid. So I want you all to get into the free template. So please just go ahead and select whatever the template you wish to, and go ahead and continue. So once you're done with everything, just click on continue again. So you can just go ahead and give skip and continue. I understand. Submit. Now, doing this, actually, we're almost done with addition of templates. So what is happening? I am actually making ready for a website, so I can just do marketing for that particular website. So how do I do? So that is how actually I'm able to show it to you all that this is how you can really just promote your businesses and all. And as we all know that like there are many faculties here also, like it's a great opportunity for me that also like I can tell you all like you can really train the students. This is one of the best concept every student really need to know, because one of the most engaging concepts I can say. So you cannot actually say like what is digital marketing and what is the difference between traditional and digital marketing. Telling it theoretically would really just not make them understand the concept behind it. So to keep them much more engaging, to make them understand the concepts well, this is so important for them as well. So they would be able to learn the concepts as well very well from you. Now, once the website building is done here, we would actually try to go ahead and you can do additional changes. Say you want to add a title somewhere, you want to add some more content somewhere. So you can surely just go ahead and add it by adding the additional boxes and all. So I would also just show you that as well. So as it is, yeah, taking little time for building the website. So let's actually wait for that. So once we are done with this, yes, so it says congratulations and it's all done. So let me click on now, view your website. So if I just click here, so I would be able to see the template, whatever I have selected for this. Yeah, if you see here, this is what actually is the template what I selected. So it is all like there. So if at all you want to change this, so I don't want this, I want to come up with a different one. Yes, you can really do it. So what do you need to do for that? So you can just click on here, edit with Elementor. You would only be able to see this if you have installed the plugin. So plugin is really important. So I just go ahead and click here on edit with Elementor. So once I'm just done with edit with Elementor, okay, give me a second. Sometimes, yes, you do get some errors, but yeah, nothing to get panic or worry about. So let me just go ahead, click on WordPress. So this is there sometimes with respect to the WordPress site. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Let's see that it is actually getting refreshed. So once you're done with this, you will have to click on edit with Elementor. So you would be able to make any changes you want to do on this site anywhere. So you want to change this particular image or you want to change the content here, you want to change the button here. So all this you would be able to make only if you're actually adding on to that particular page builder. So you'd be able to edit it by just clicking on that. So I'm just trying to refresh. Yeah, it's taking some time. So this is how actually you would be able to show it to all of your students, like how they can actually make a simple website ready within some time. But yeah, the only thing you will have to tell them is like it just has a time limit of 60 minutes. So an hour of time so they can really practice well, whatever they want to, however they want to design and all. So if you ask me like, is there any other sites like this which can actually last for some days more? So there are really sites like that also, so which I can actually help you out with the links and all. So you guys can actually just go ahead and please just, yeah, try to click on those and work on that. So you have GitHub, you can actually just go ahead and use that. So that is one of the best site actually, I can also say. And apart from GitHub, you have also another site which is BigCommerce. BigCommerce also would help you the same way. So let me just show you here. So this is how it is. And once you click on edit with Elementor, you would be able to edit it. So let me show you how actually it would work. So let me enter into the hosting. I try to log in here. So to the my true host. And yeah, these are the services what I have. So this is just like I am trying to log into my WordPress site. So that like I would be able to just help you do it. So as there were errors coming up again. So let me actually go ahead and get into the cPanel. Okay, I'm just trying to actually go ahead and log in here. It's the same one. Let me actually go back and click on login again. I'm just trying to click on login again. Yeah. So if you see here, so like this is a dashboard. So it's the same dashboard which you actually saw. So I have actually many plugins actually installed here. So let me just go to the all pages. And I just scroll down. I would be able to see multiple pages here. So I would just go ahead with one of the page, whatever I want to edit. I'll click on edit with Elementor. So this is another way where you can actually teach your students how to edit the page. So you can actually ask them to get into the pages and just place the cursor on whatever the page they want to edit. And they would be able to see again edit with Elementor there as well. And they can just click on it. So the two options are available. One, entering it into the site and there making the changes. And another option is very simple, get into the pages and editing. So both the options are there. So to actually edit the page. Now see, this is what the same site is. So if you can see, so you can see the same one here. So I told you like you would be able to make the necessary changes. So if you see, you can just go ahead and click here and edit it. So you want to just make it for a different content, you can surely just give it. So you want to give anything like mega offers for Diwali, something like that. Yeah, go ahead and you can actually give it. So this way you would be able to edit whatever the content you wish to, as well as the background images. So for that, you can just edit the container here. And if at all you go to the style, so you can see the background image here. So you can change the background image by just going to the style option. So this we call it as a container. So this is a full container. So boxes is very simple. Like you just go ahead and click here. You can change the content here only. Whereas when it comes to the background, so as I just told you, so click on the container and you would be able to edit the container here. And when it comes to the button addition, so you might actually add the buttons here. So the button is added if you see shop now button, and it's just getting redirected to something different thing. So if at all you want to redirect to a different page and all, the particular page URLs can be given here. So that is how actually you can redirect it also. So how do we give it? So as simple as it is, say for example, like if at all you have a website, so let me go ahead and give the same page here. So I would be able to see all the pages there as well. So I can just give that particular page link here. So whenever a button is clicked, so automatically it gets redirected to a different page. So this is how you would be able to actually redirect also. So it's a simple page design, what I'm trying to tell you. So you can actually add the backgrounds by clicking on the content and going to the style option, add the content necessary, and for the buttons to redirect. So say for example, it has to go to the particular pages. So let me just go back to the dashboard here. I click on exit to the WordPress. So it goes back to the dashboard. So I would be able to go to the pages and see what are the different pages I have. So I can actually view that and give the link here. So whenever they actually come to the say website and click on the button, it gets automatically redirected to the page where really the client wanted. That means like I wanted the customers to go to. So if you see here, the same way I just go to the WordPress again. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So if you see here, so I'm just there on all pages. So you can see here, I see all the pages here. So say like I want them to actually get into the about us page. So I can click on view and open link in a new tab. That means like I'm just getting into the different. So this is the URL what I have for the about us page. So now I can actually give this link here for the button. So whenever somebody clicks on this button, automatically they would be redirected to my about us page. So this is how you'd be able to also create multiple pages and you can redirect it easily through the buttons. So simple way is adding the title. So how are these added if you ask me? So it's all with respect to the page builder. So you have this kind of flex boxes also. So from the scratch, how do they do it? So this is how they do it. So with Elementor only. So to show it again, so it's to the flex box. Just click on the first. You have two things here, the layouts. One is flex box and other is grid. So if you see here, I would can just come back and I would be able to add as many things as I want. So I have a grid, I have a container. So if at all you want to add, you can still add anything. Or you want to add a title. So see, I can just drag this heading and drop it here. So I would be able to just add something there. So again, click on the elements here. So you would be able to find text editor. I can add some text down. So it comes this way. Now I want to add a button below the text, I can just scroll down and drag the button and drop it after the description. So if you see here, I'm done with adding the text, adding all this. So if you ask me, like, I need little more kind of space at the top and bottom. So how do I actually do it? So you find lot many elements here. So I would just ask you all to please just go through. So one of the best side, easy way you can understand. So this is called a spacer. So I can add just a space, so which can actually just make some slight kind of difference. So you want to add now the background to it. So you can actually click on the same container, go to the style. Previously you had some image there. So you want to add some color also. You can go ahead and add the color, whatever you wish to. So if you see here, the color is just, yeah. So this is how you would be able to give a background color, add everything. So you want to add a much more space. So down the button, just go ahead and try to drag the spacer again and try to add it after the button. So as you need a much more space. So this is how you would actually be able to even design it from the scratch. So you can add some text here, you can add the content here and add the button. So how do you redirect the button? As I just showed you, multiple pages once you have done with creating. So you can give that particular link to the button here. So once they click here, they get redirected to the page whichever you really want the customers to land on. So that is what you have it here. So this is how you would be able to actually design the site so very easily in a very simple step. So to just brief you out again, so this is called as WordPress, which is actually one of the best content management system. We call it as CMS platform, which is used to actually design the site. So basically, why do we really need to learn this, if you ask me? So it's quite important for you to actually show your students like how they can actually promote their products. Obviously, they need some website or they need something to actually learn about marketing. So for that purpose, you can start with this small scratch of making the website ready. So once their website is ready, once the products are ready, so it's quite easier for them to now learn the concepts next what comes after into the digital marketing. Now let me actually show you what is the next thing what we would be just learning on. So this is a simple way as actually I have taught you. So this is with respect to the WordPress. So any doubts, anything, please just live in a chat. So you can surely just let me know so I can give a little more information if needed. So that like it can really help you. So as already told you, please just go ahead and get into these sites called as GitHub and Becommerce, all these sites, which would really be much more helpful for you to actually keep the students more engaging into the topic. So once we are done with all this, the next thing, the most important thing is marketing concept. So there comes again, let's actually move back to the uh, module. Now, once we're done with the website here, so before just entering into the concept of digital, one of the main module of digital marketing, which is search engine optimization. So let me actually tell you like what really makes the big difference between the traditional way of marketing and the digital marketing. So with a small example, I already explained you about the pamphlets, TV ads and all. So simple way, yes, there's offline promotion and here it is completely online. And here, yeah, newspaper ads, and here it's Google Ads, Instagram. So we all know that newspaper ads is completely down today. So previously we always had papers coming to our doorsteps, and I think the elders, the grandparents always used to actually just let us know that they'll have to read the newspapers. That's how they would be able to get a lot of knowledge about what is really happening in and around the globe and also. But yes, yeah, nowadays like kids are completely into the phones again. So that is the main thing why this internet marketing also is actually um, driving more sales. So the reason being like people from newspapers, they're on the tab now. So they are into the phones now. So everything they just get the information on the phone. So why they really need that? So that is how actually they are into. So This is the main example. And high cost, yes, of course. So I give you a simple example of the TV ads. A newspaper ad also, the ads what you see on the newspaper also cost lakhs together, rather than actually what you'd be investing here in digital marketing. I'm not telling like digital marketing doesn't cost you anything. It would cost you, but comparatively very, very less than the traditional marketing. You can actually, it's in your hands. You can actually start, uh, if at all you want to go with paid ads. So there are options that you can also just do the business starting with organic. That means like without paying anything, like I just want to start a business without any investment. So I don't want to run ads only. So how does it work? Yeah, you can really do that also. There are other modules in digital marketing which would really support that. So with Google ads, Instagram ads, and all, like yes, it's a paid ads wherein actually you will have to pay to the platforms for them to actually put up your advertisements on the platforms and all. So that is how actually it would work. But cost wise, yes, it would really not cost much. So per day, say you want to spend like 100 rupees. If you ask me about the Facebook ads, yes, you can also just promote with 60 rupees, 100 rupees also like for a day, and see like how your page is just coming up. So you have an excellent page with your. So there are students really who would really have an immense knowledge, and they're so creative, and they want to actually just put that particular or like I mean showcase all their uh, products or the services, whatever they are doing, like into the market. So how do they do it? So these could be the best platforms, and the way you really would motivate them as well as like the teach them. So it really uh, make them to actually understand what really they can do for actually promoting their services and all. So here, if you see, yeah, one-way communication. So here it is always a two-way communication. So it's just like you just go drop and just come back. Correct. So TVR is just it'll promote and it is not that you're communicating with something there, correct? So here it is always a two-way communication. So here difficult to measure results. One of the best point I can say, you know, like a traditional marketing is something like 100 people have seen on the newspaper ad. Say like how many can actually say like I have actually distributed around like 50,000 newspapers, but I cannot say like in that 50,000 newspaper how many of them really read my ad. No, I cannot say because like there are chances there are people who just read the headlines and close the paper. There are people who actually just don't even have some time, like they don't actually get time to read the news or the paper. They just drop it and they just go back to their works. There are chances this also happening. I cannot actually get to know what really is happening and to measure the results accurately. But in digital marketing, it is possible. The reason being like you would be able to measure the things. That means like how many people have seen my advertisement, how many people really just are working on my ads. So how many people have clicked on the add to cart? How many people have actually went till the purchase? Every single thing you can actually track using tools like Google Analytics, which that also I'd be giving you a knowledge on like hands-on as well. So at the end of the session, so where Google Analytics is one of the analytics tool where it will give you the complete picture about like how many of them are there on the site, how many of them are seeing your actually pages, or like how many of them have clicking on, say for example, like I have a website here. So I just showed you this particular page. So I have a call now button here. Everyone are actually, once we are into something, we make this website ready, we make it live. We are so I mean we would be waiting to know like how many of them clicked on this call now button, how many of them tried to actually just click on some shop now button, right? So how do we actually track it? So yes, there are tools which can really just help us. So that is how we would be linking the website to the analytics and different tools which can really just help us more to know about like how many of them are actually on to that particular events or like on to that particular actions. So that is how analytics is going to help us, which I will be training you as well. So this is a small difference between, and yeah, limited local targeting. As I already told you, yes, you would be able to target the audience very well with respect to the digital marketing. Why is it? Why does it say limited local targeting? Is because like say I want to actually promote some callment training programs or whatsoever it is. So they know that after I make a pamphlet, I can actually enter into some colleges or something and I can distribute it. But it is not sure like I would be able to target it to the right audiences, correct? So that you would be able to do it very well through digital marketing. You want to target a particular college only, yes, you can still do it on digital marketing. You want to promote one course and you want to target only one audience or one college there, yes, you can surely do it. And you have fixed campaigns. You're here flexible and editable campaigns. That means like just have one ads that is like a TV ad or something like this. Here you can run multiple campaigns, say 10 to 20 campaigns, and whenever you want, whichever campaign you can pause it, and you can edit the campaign whenever you want, and you can enable the campaign also based on your requirements. This is the simple differences what we have between traditional way of marketing and the digital marketing. So that is what we actually learned. So I hope like this is clear to everyone. So we learned about what is digital marketing, and as online visibility plays a major role, so we learned about how to really just make the uh, product visible to the audience through a simple website design, that is through WordPress, and the difference between the traditional and digital marketing. So once we are done with this, so let's actually learn why digital marketing is very important for small businesses. So, see, it's not like only small businesses. I can say today, like many companies are actually hiring for digital marketers, right? So, it can be even like Amazon, it can be the I see TCS is hiring. So, many people are really hiring digital marketers. EY is hiring a digital marketer. So, what is happening? So, why is this really so important? So, that is what we would be learning here. So, why am I targeting the small businesses or something like this? The main reason being, when you actually train your students and all, like it's quite important, they have to actually have something hands on, so to actually implement on work on. That's the main reason. So if you see, small businesses usually have limited budgets. This is also one of the best point. Now I see here around like 190 participants, like including all many of us. So say like let me just remove some 20 of it, 170 if I keep also, like if I say small businesses without any investment, at least like 150 of them would like to try. Why? Because it's like with a small investment or with no investment, you want to do something, everybody would be really happy to actually do it. So that is how you would be able to enter into the market. I am showing you this website. What I showed you also was only 60 minutes time. But as I said, try with GitHub. That's a coding site, but still, like you need not actually just add any code or something there. You can get the ready-made code through Cloud AI or something like that and add that code there. It's really, really very simple. So I would give you the steps and all the materials. I think it would be added, so everybody can actually just go ahead and check that, and you all can just get some knowledge on that. So the budget is very much less, so obviously it's good for us. Local audiences, so nothing that I'll have to think much that by just thinking like who would purchase my product. So and high competition, yeah, competition would always be there. So why? Because you see, like today I just want to buy something, I see like four shops just in front of me who are selling the same thing. So obviously for that particular people, the competition is very high, correct? So digital marketing would really help you a lot. Why? Because like I am there in front of shop, I would actually choose one of it. But if you promote it digitally, like so many of them would be able to see, so it can, you can also just sell it across, or you can actually tell them to just walk into your site, or you can just do the doorstep delivery, like lot of things as well. Now, what are the main reasons? Affordable. So, as already explained, yes, very limited budget. So, 300 to 500 per day also on the digital ads. Local targeting, businesses can target customers to the specific location. Yes, so you can actually just give one location. So, if you see a dentist clinic, target ads to people within 5 kilometers. So, one of the best thing. So, excuse me. So, with respect to also any of the training institutes or anything like that, yes, we would always just think about the targeting as well, because I cannot actually ask like somewhere a person is like 10 or 20 kilometers away, and I cannot ask him to just come and take a demo of my training. No, that's not the right way also. So it's quite important for us to actually target the audiences. Say you have an online option, then you're on a right track. So you can go ahead, and that is how you should actually know how you can really reach your audiences. So the next thing is like measurable. So yes, you would be able to measure every performance the customer is taking on the website. It can be somebody entered into the website, that is view, somebody click on the website, that is clicks, calls, somebody clicked on the call now button, made some calls, or like just they called you. That's best point again. So leads, somebody have actually seen some kind of forms on the site, and they have just filled in the details and they have actually submitted the details, that is leads. So sales, yes, that means like they just saw the website and they saw certain products there, and they felt like some of the products are really good and worth enough, so they just purchased the product, so sale is done. So you would be able to measure the performance also with respect to the digital marketing. So there is an example of bakery can see how many people clicked call now from Google Maps. Best thing. So everyone know, like we just say Kanti Sweets nearby, near me, and I see like how many kilometers it is around. And I just try to call them. Or like best thing apart from this is like you can say a salon. So I just go ahead. I can search which salons are nearby. And I would just call them. So now I am calling them. So I'm a customer for them. So for them, they would get to know like how many people really clicked on it. So what is a walk-in like? How many people walked into the salon? So they would have that particular strategy. So this is one of the best methodology where Google Maps also give you complete information about how many of them clicked on the buttons. It can be a direction button, all this. So apart from that customer engagement, yes, so they do the comment, message, review, share feedbacks. This is one of the best thing. So this really builds trust and long-term relationship. One of the most important thing when it comes to digital marketing. Why? Because I am selling a product. I say the product is good. The customer will still think, but I don't say it. But a neighbor or like his or her friend, they actually just tell them. So they still come and they just purchase. So always feedbacks is so important. So if you're confident enough with respect to your product or the service what you're delivering, so if you're really much more confident that you're able to just provide them an excellent product or the excellent service, need not think at all. You would be able to actually be you can have a long term relationship with that particular customer. So that's how we would be able to get the feedback as well. I'm so sorry. The next thing being competing with big brands. Yes, for sure, you can really do that through digital marketing. So it is nothing that because you're a small business, you can just you're just managing that and you're just running it. So you can still really just go ahead, implement new things, come up with new products, come with new ideas, and then just promote it on their websites. And then like compared to the big brands, like your brands, your product quality, your service quality is really making sense. So obviously, you would be a competitor for the big brands as well. So when still do it through all this. So it's completely based on the relevance and service what you're or offering, mainly the trust. So always just have trust. So they have to actually make sure that what you're delivering is the right product for them. Then for sure you never lose a customer. So that is the most important thing. So there are some types of small businesses what you can really just tell like with respect to the uh, students to just make some websites all about it can be a bakery or a salon or a restaurant or a clinic. So there are actually students. So when I used to yeah, as I have trained like many of the students, like I have really seen students who are done with hotel management also they just have come for this particular training. So where it was so important like for them, I just told them one thing: if you really are interested in that particular category, so start making a site on that only. So if you can just make a site on something like with respect to your uh, ideas, so like you want to just make, obviously they would have a lot of ideas as a chef, so what they really need to do and all. So they just they have he has made an excellent website of a restaurant and he actually promoted it on Instagram and different platforms, and that is how actually he was able to also reach to many audience, and then he started it in a small, and now he has a good restaurant in Bangalore. So it's so important for all of us to actually just know how really you would be able to promote the products and all. So that's the thing. So if you really are interested in any of the sectors, you would be able to make it very easily through digital marketing. The only thing is like hard work and the smart work both plays a major role. So it's not like I do hard work and I'm not getting, it shouldn't be like that. Follow the steps well, do the strategy implementation. Once you're done with that, you would be able to see the best results. And service based. So service based would be something like a coaching institute or a freelancer. So you can really tell this to the students. So like you're learning today here, so you want to actually design some websites to some clients, or you want to design some kind of like say digital marketing only to other businesses. So you can make some sites like that, agency based. So you can tell them like you can yourself name something like digital chaitra. So I would just say digitalchaitra.com. So then I would just go ahead and just promote that. So what am I trying to do? So anybody who really needs the support of website design or you needs to support, so any which ways they're learning here, and they can really just also help the other businesses to grow. they would be also able to learn a lot of things while they are actually doing it practically. This also you can actually tell this, tell the students all about consultants, repair services. So these are some of the examples also. So if you see the digital channels for that, I have just given it can be a website or the search ads or the content or the email. So we would be learning all this, what it means and all. And some of the product based businesses also like boutique, yes, handicrafts and homemade food. So we see that and electronic stores. So I think nowadays like it's so much that many of them we see over the kitchen, right? So they are just trying to, on the YouTube I see like most of them just doing things. So as I was telling you about my student, yes, even they started. So they have made a lot of things. They have shared it on the channels like Insta, YouTube. So that is how they started off with. And then they just came up here. They started giving the recipe. So that's how they became popular. So you're really good in very small things. So food wise, if you really are very good at it, you want to actually go ahead and give a try. Please give a try. This is one of the best platforms to actually make business. And apart from that, handicrafts, anything you're good at making, yeah, through your hands, just go ahead. Boutique, obviously, so you're into the fashion industry and you feel like you can really just do something, so you can surely just do through that also. So these are some of the examples what I have. So with respect to the digital marketing for small businesses and how they can. So online wise, e-commerce store, a simple way you can actually just tell them like this is how it is. So there would be people who actually would, your students can also be a child of a person who would be just having a store somewhere. Correct. So you can actually tell him like, why don't you actually make it? It's a very simple thing. So you need not even just pay anything to it. So you can actually even just guide them the similar way. Online courses and digital services. So here you have SEO, paid ads, email marketing, and social media. So I would be just explaining you in detail about like what it means and how it works. So what is this search engine and what is SEO and what is SEM as well. So with respect to a small uh, I can say a revision of whatever we have covered till now. So we started off with what is digital marketing, so how digital marketing is going to help us, and we learned about some of the features, key features of digital marketing. And as online visibility is very important, we worked one of these actually, which is creating a website, which was the first one. So we created a website, so that is on Insta WP. So it is Insta WP. That is WordPress. WP stands for WordPress.com. So just go ahead there, and I would really ask all of you, please give a try. So as you are training students, so for sure this could be a great opportunity for you all to also learn. So just keep practicing much, so you would be able to train them better. So this one thing, if they are really good at, they would be much more interested to learn the concepts as well. And then we learned about what exactly is the difference between the traditional marketing and digital marketing. So here you have the difference between that, so what it means and all. So we learned about like each point. And once we were done with that, like how digital marketing is going to be very much important for small businesses, that is what we learned with some of the examples. And then like also we learned about what are the types of small businesses we have. Now let's move on to a small concept of what is search engine. So any ideas on like what exactly is search engine? I hope like yeah, most of you are using it. So just wanted to know like what could be your thought about it. So what do you all think? Yeah,
I think Google is a search engine.
right? Great. So whatever you go ahead and search for, that exactly is search engine. Now, if at all I ask you also, let me just close this. Okay. Let me come go here, and I give digital marketing course in Jainagar, and I have say like all these results. So search engine is actually giving this particular site the first position. So why do you think it's giving this particular site only the first position? I mean this site only, why not others? What is the main reason? What do you think is the main reason? And I also see something called a sponsored result here. And once I scroll down, I don't see sponsored at all. So hope you're all seeing it. So once I search at the top, see automatically sponsored results would come up. Okay, these are all sponsored. Now once I scroll down, see, it just went off. That means like there is no sponsor at all for this. So what does this mean? So anybody who can just give me, I mean, your idea upon this. Sure, Nazia. So I would surely share whatever I'm actually showing it to you. So you would be getting that material also, and as well, like you would be having the recordings as well. So for sure, the websites also like wherever it is designed. So I would be giving you that links also. Please just go ahead and yeah, you can just even like get to know more info about it. So yes. Anything else? Anybody want to add on? So what do you think is yeah, ranking? Okay. Yes. So why? Why do you think like I get sponsored here, but not here. Sponsored are paid. Excellent. Great. So yes, I understand like the question is very simple, but just wanted to know, like, yes, as I just wanted everyone to know this. Okay, keyword searching, fine. All right. So let me just tell this to everyone. So the first main important thing is like even though my keyword or whatever I'm searching for is digital marketing course in Jayanagar, I have this particular results coming on the top with sponsor. That means like these particular institutes or like whatever I see here, they are investing money, they are spending money. That means like these are paid results. So that means Digi Perform is paying money to Google to come to this particular position. So if you ask me like, are they paying this much money to be on the third position only? No, nobody can actually say that. So advertisement rank depends on many factors, which you would be learning in detail in your SEM module, which is search engine marketing module, where you would be learning in detail about like what it is, how it actually works. But apart from that, so if you ask me like a small glimpse about what it is, so sponsored results are nothing but paid results, which means like companies really paying for that particular positions that they have to come on the top. That means like if you ask me like then they're on the third position, but still they are before organic results. Organic results comes here if you see. So they are still before that. So three results usually, as I said, like max to max three to four, we would usually just see. So that is why Google Ads always just gives priorities to sponsored ads first, and then the organic results would come up. So this, if you ask me, like why are they really given that particular position? This we call it as ad rank, where ad rank depends on the amount you spend as well as the quality of the quality score. So these two are really very, yes, excellent. Yeah, yes, Nazia. So you're right. So I can say like the algorithm really is very important. So one is algorithm, another is also the bid amount. As I said, like how much you're bidding also is very important to know. So the next thing, if you see here, so yeah, these are all like organic results. If you see, so they're not actually paying anything to the platform, but still they are there on the top. This is also an excellent point. Why? Because like I'm paying here, here I'm actually paying and I'm on the top, but still like without paying also I'm still on the top. So both you would be learning. So one is pay to Google and come on the top. That is your paid results, which is SEM, whereas another is SEO, which is search engine optimization, where without paying anything, you would be actually seeing the results. So SEO consists of two things. One is search engine constitute of two things with respect to SEO and SEM. So SEO stands for search engine optimization, and I say SEM stands for search engine marketing. So search engine optimization, this is organic method of promoting the products or services, whereas this is paid marketing, where actually you will have to pay for the Google to come on the top. So that is how actually. So now if you ask me like what are the factors I'll have to implement for SEO and what are the things I need to do for SEM, that is what you would be learning in these modules. So these are the two main modules in digital marketing. One is SEO and other is SEM. SEM is also popularly called as Google Ads. So this is the name what it has. So here you would be learning like how SEO works. That means like what you need to do some changes to rank on the Google without paying anything. Whereas I'm ready to pay to the Google, but still like I just want to come on the top. So what I need to do for that. So that you would be learning in the SEM module. So you see like YouTube ads, you see sometimes like the ads just coming up and you skip the ads on YouTube. So how are they actually making all that? That is what you will be learning in the SEM module. So yes, your YouTube ads also you'd be running it in the Google Ads only. So the tool which actually helps you to run the um, campaigns is Google Ads tool only. It is also called as Google Ads, and the tool name is also Google Ads only. So Google Ads is particular portal where you can actually run multiple campaigns for your businesses based on your requirements. So this is the difference between SEO and SEM. So let's I have a small question here. So okay, let me just get into the chat. Yeah. Okay. So I again have a small a question here. So can anybody tell me, like I told you, SEO is all about like organically you need to rank. So what do you think could be the main factors to rank on Google without paying anything to Google? So Google Ads, I understand like most of you can tell me like okay, this could be the reason. It could be the reason, I mean, because we are paying. That's the main reason. We are there on the top positions. But say like I'm not paying here at all. So what could be some of the reasons which could really help me to rank the websites without paying to Google? What could be certain factors? You all can just give a try. Yes? Anybody? Feedbacks for organic reach. Okay. So when you say feedback for organic reach, Supriya, so does it mean something like uh, giving the reviews or something like that? Okay. Great. So that means like adding more reviews can help us to increase the uh, organic ranking. That is what Supriya says. Great answer. Anybody else who think like this could be one of the reason why this website is there on the top? Just give a try. Could be certain other reasons like you think why the particular site is on the top. Say for example, like I search for clothing and I see always Mantra on the top. What could be certain reasons? Likes and views. So okay, so when you say likes and views, not always we would be able to like some products, right? So I add so many products on Amazon, Mantra, everything, but you see certain sites. Spider, okay, great. Okay. Personal recommendation. Okay. Most searched. Okay, great, Ankita. Great. Okay. Any other answers? So some points really, I think very close. So as Ankita says, she might mean that, yeah, that particular websites people might have clicked more. Mostly those that particular websites have been searched more. So that's the reason like that particular site is coming on the top. Okay, relevant keyword, seed keywords, great. Keywords are trends, great. Okay, excellent. I can say fine. So let me now actually tell you certain factors what really makes this SEO or your website ranking done. So what are the factors that really you need to work on? So the first factor being we say something called as meta tags, content, as many of you said, keyword. So in simple way for everyone to understand, keyword is nothing but the search term. So that means like whatever we go ahead and search on Google, that we call it as keyword. So all of us, obviously, anything we want to know more information about, we first go to the Google and we tend to go ahead and use the Google search bar and we try to actually search up. So That's the most important thing. So keyword always plays your major role. So always understand the concept about keyword. So after meta tags, content, keyword, so you have certain other factors like image alt tags, internal and external links. So these are certain simple things, simple factors which could really just be much helpful for us for actually ranking purpose. So when I say SEO, it always has three things to work on. One is on page, another is off page, and then technical. So why am I actually just writing this is these three are very important for us to actually do the SEO of, that means like to rank the website on the top. We have to work on page, off page, and technical SEO. So if you ask me then what were all these like meta tags and all, like these come under on page factors only. So whatever we just discussed now, that means like we just I have just given the points about. So these all would come under the on-page factors. So with on-page, there are other factors which should really be much important. That is off-page as well as the technical SEO. So what does this mean? If you ask like what is this on-page, off-page, and technical SEO? On-page SEO is all about like you trying to make some changes on the website to show the website on the top. That is on-page SEO, where here the most important thing is content and keyword. Whereas off-page SEO, so here the most important thing would be backlinks. So what is backlink? Backlink is nothing but I can say whenever you go to certain sites, you see some links there. When you click, it takes you to some other site. So that is called as backlink. So you generating number of backlinks to your website is also one of the factor for ranking. And technical SEO includes many things. So, okay. Yeah. And technical in SEO includes many things with respect to robots, text, canonical, 404, and a lot of things which really I would not be able to explain you in this particular sessions. But yeah, I can just give you little information about this is completely with respect to technical aspects. That means like most of you, in case like if at all you go to certain sites, you see this 404 error. So why is that error happening? So what is actually happening there? So how you can overcome that? That is what you can do it through technical SEO. And sometimes what happens is like you have designed the website, you're done with designing, but still your website is not actually ranking. That means, so I just come here, I give Google, and sorry, I give Google. Okay. Something like this. Say I just come here and I, I'll just give the website whatever like I have. Say I just give talent. Right. Say for example, roughly, okay, let me just give something like XLR only. XLR.com. Now, once I give XLR.com here, please understand in the search bar, the URL, you should see your website. Everybody might be thinking that then obviously all the sites you can see it here. No, it is not. It's not that way. So whenever you search for the URL, it is not mandatory that it has to come. Only if the website is being crawled and indexed, only then you would be able to actually see the sites. So this is the main things which you should actually understand when you're training the students also. So the most important thing I would just say before even you actually start off with SEO, just teach them what is search engine and how search engine works. Search engine works on four main steps. One is crawl, index, rank, and serve. That means like what? So here what happens is like what is crawling? Now I just designed one website. Google will crawl. It's like whatever comes onto the internet, Google will go ahead and it'll try to actually crawl throughout. It'll just go throughout that particular site. After that, like if it feels like the content, whatever you have given is really good and it is something like more the customers are looking for, then it will index that particular content and it will store in the database. That is indexing. Ranking, once after it is stored, That means like somebody is searching for that particular word. So like say for like digital marketing course or like anything, any other courses, then it is quite say digital marketing in Bangalore. Somebody is searching for digital marketing in Bangalore. At that point of time, it was so important for me to just give that particular uh, site onto the top. So for that, what do? I will have to make sure whatever the word the customers are just adding on, that particular keywords needs to be also added onto the website. That is why I have actually added keyword also as in a factor of on page. Okay, so that is when actually ranking this particular third factor, this is mainly dependent on your module, which is SEO and SEO. Clear. And then the last being the serve. That means like once after the ranking is given, it will be served to the customers. So it means like the results would be showed to the customers. So whatever the results you see on the search engine result page, that is nothing but serve. So what is search engine result page? Whatever you see here, this particular page where the results are given by the Google. So this we call it as search engine result page. We actually use this particular word, so which is SERP. SERP stands for search engine result page. Yes. So this is with respect to your search engine. So very important. So how really the search engine works. So always just know how really search engine works. 4 steps. So after this, what does it have? So search engine has 2 modules. One is SEO and SEM. So what is organic, what is paid? So how it works is very important. So when it comes to the how point, like how really it works in SEO, you will have to work on 3 major things, which is on, off, technical. If you ask me like see like I have a website, so how do I get to know like I'll have to work, or like is it always that I'll have to work on these? Before even doing this, you can also just work on few things like site audit and keyword research to actually start off with your on page. Before you start with your on page, also, you can do the site audit and keyword research. What does this mean? This means that, say, for example, like somewhere I'm actually just, I want to know where the website is lying on. So I have like one website design. I need to know like what improvisations I need to do. So your students, they might actually take their websites as in a reference and they can learn, but when they attend the interviews, it is so important for them to actually tell the client what they are lacking on, correct? So how do you really train them on? So you will have to tell them like where exactly they are lacking on, how really they can actually work on it. So for that, there are many sites with respect to the auditing sites. So you can just go ahead and give the website link there. It will actually audit that particular site, and then it will tell like what are the required things. So example, I just come here, I open, I'll just show you SEO Optimer. So there are many auditing tools. So you SEMrush is one. So this is also one tool which is SEO Optimer. So once you're actually here, so this particular tool would help you to make you understand like what are the improvisations a website needs to be taken, so that like you can actually rank very high over the search engine. So let me just show you. Say for example, like okay, let me just give xlr.com. I'm trying to audit. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to audit xlr.com website to see like how it stands, like what improvisations I can do. So this is how you can actually train your students also. You can really give the websites of your own colleges, everything, so and then train them. That is the best way of training them, because that is how their clients will be. Their clients, it is not that necessary that everybody would get into the startup only. If it is startup, it's quite easy for them to actually tell what are the improvisations. If it is not, so now if you see here, so it is complete, maximum done. So if you see like, yeah, the page could be better. The little on page SEO is A plus. I mean, like they're doing really great. Links there, usability is little down. So what are the things I need to work on? If you just ask me, easily the tool would tell you like what are the things. So if you see here, apart from that, the on page SEO has like certain things which it will have to work on with respect to the titles, styles. And yeah, content you need to work on. So here is your on page SEO. Very good. So if you see all the factors what I just gave, you can see it here. Okay. You have a title tag, you have a meta description. This is the snippet. That means like this is how it is reflecting on Google. And you have headlines, that also keywords. See how the keywords are distributed also you can see. So this is the keyword which is there in the title, description and heading. Data keyword is not in title but is there in the description and headings. How many times, page frequency, each and every information you would be able to get this. So case study wise, when it comes to the students point of view, it is so important for you all to actually get into such sites and show like where the clients are standing and how they can really improve on. So why am I telling you this is like, as this is also the first thing they will have to do, but they need not do before they do this if they are doing it for their sites. So but with respect to the client site, yes, they'll have to audit the site and see. So why they need shouldn't do this for their sites, because they are doing it very newly. Obviously they don't find anything there, correct? There would be no meta tags, there would be no image alt tags, nothing. So but still, if at all you want to teach them well, you can still ask them, go ahead and give the website on the site audit, can you see like there is no meta tags, nothing here. Now let us work on all this, and then you can make them do all that and then check the audit again. So then it will actually show them, so that like they'll also understand, okay, now we are done with these many factors, great, so we are done with one of the on page. And then the off page, now once we're done with that, are we ranking the website somewhere on the search engine result page? Yes, for sure, you can rank the website of the students also. Need not think at all. So you can surely help them, and that is how they would be able to learn also. And they can also just tell the clients when they have when they attend the interviews, like say for example, like in case if the client asks them like you have any experience or something, so they can tell them like a small experience whatever they have, and also they can show whatever the websites they have designed, and also like this particular SEO things like whatever they have done for their websites. Now on page factors, as I was speaking about meta tags, content, keyword, image, alt tags. Yeah, here I just want to add another one, which is headings. So these things. So how do I add? Where do I add this? What is on page factors? So I just told you on page factors is all about like content and keywords. For this, we need to actually edit in the website only. So how do I edit it? How do I add the meta tags? Where should I add the keywords? Okay, it's in the content. So wherever I made the changes of the headline, I can change it. So what about like all others? So for that, what you can do is like, okay, let me just see. Okay, let me just see this as well. Now I come back to the WordPress website. See, like here, there is a new plugin which we would be working on for SEO. So what is that plugin? The plugin name is called, I'll just write it here. For SEO, it is Yoast. Please install this plugin and you can teach the students very well. Now let me actually go ahead. I'll highlight this. These are something which you all should know. So the plugin which is used to do the SEO is called as Yoast SEO for WordPress site. So as we are using the WordPress. Now what I need to do? This is the dashboard. So I just come here. I go to the plugins. I'll have to click on add plugin because I'm installing a new plugin. We installed two plugins till now. One was one was starter template and another was Elementor, right? So for the page building. So now let's actually go ahead and install. So this one thing I would just like to show you all later. Yes, I would surely give you all much time. So you can just come up with your doubts also. So let me just go ahead and give Yoast SEO here. And I'm searching for it. So if you see here, I have added already. So you all would be able to see something like this. I just want you all to install and activate this Yoast SEO. So once you're done with installing and activating it, you would be able to go to the pages, all pages. Now what happens here? Once you're into the pages, Here you can see all the pages, correct? So you can see your SEO checks. Automatically it says needs improvement, needs improvement. So that is how you would be able to make the changes. Now, say for example, for this, I can go ahead and I don't want you to click on edit with Elementor here. Please click only on edit. Now, once you click on edit there, you can actually edit that meta tags. What is meta tag? So when I search here for, so whatever you see here in a simple way, this is meta tags. The title, description. Understanding, this is the title, this is the description. So this, where do I add something like this only? So you can add this on the Yoast SEO using Yoast SEO plugin. That is what I have done it here. So I've added the Yoast SEO plugin, and once you scroll down here, say I'll just close this. Yeah, I'll just scroll here. So this is the Yoast SEO. Yeah, now if you see here, you can all see the SEO is red. Now for this, my major keyword is say digital. So everybody can just give some content about digital marketing inside the page while you're designing. And I just give digital marketing agency. And then this is my keyword. Now I have to add that on my title. So here I would remove this title. I would like to actually add the same here. I can actually add something like digital marketing agency in Bangalore. I'll just give pipeline. I'll say Nisha Foundation. I mean, something like this. Now, if you see this greens indicates that you are on a right track. So it is somewhere good to go ahead. Now, the same thing has to be whatever keyword you would give here in the focus key phrase. I want you all to always just copy and give it in the same with respect to the slug. Slug help us to identify what really the website is all about. So that is why I've just given. Now, analysis turned from red to green. Now it is okay. Now I'll have to add description with the same words by using this particular word anywhere in the content. So I can actually go ahead and add something like Nisha Foundation is doing great with is okay is one of the renowned digital marketing agency in Bangalore providing best results at the best price. So if you see here, automatically it turns into the green. So it's completely your turns to just make it green. Now I'm done with title, URL, as well as the description and also the focus key phrase. This is the first thing what you all have to do when it comes to the SEO. So major things using plugin, what you can do is like this. And then you'll have to enter into the website and add keywords wherever necessary. So when I say keywords, always I just mention. So when it comes to the content part, please try adding only 3% of keywords into the content, not more than that. That means like if you have 100 words, see, so it should be like three times somewhere into the content. So 3% should be actually there in the content, so not like more than that. So that is with respect to the keyword. So headings, as we all know, so I think like I just showed you. So heading is this. If you see here title, so this is H1. So here is the headings. So in the headings also adding keywords would play a major role. Now if you see this, this is also another title. But if you scroll down, you have somewhere the content part, then this is a description here. So this is a content and heading is that. So adding keywords and heading also is quite important. Okay. So this is how actually the SEO factors would work on. So I understand that, see, I have very less time to teach you complete thing because, but the only thing what I can do is like I would be able to give you as much as knowledge. So I would like you all like to tell that everybody can just actually give some time daily over this subject so you would be able to really learn more as well, and you'd be able to also guide the students well. And one of the best concept, again, I just want to tell that you would be able to give it to your students. So this is with respect to the SEO, what I just wanted to give you all a little knowledge about. So there are a few things also which I think we can learn about in tomorrow's session with respect to backlinks is what and how really backlinks would work, why backlinks are important with respect to off page and little of technical, and we will learn Google Ads also tomorrow. So before I actually wind up, I just want everyone to actually just let me know any doubts you have till now. So with respect to what is digital marketing or the differences, or we just went onto the website and learned the website design, and then we just learned about SEO and the SEO factors. And I think we also installed certain plugin to do the SEO on WordPress. So any doubts here or anything you want to know, please just feel free to ask me on the chat so I can help you all. Any doubts here? Anything you want to add on? Please just let me know. So I would just like to give this 10 minutes of time to you, all of you. So you can just go to, yes, sure, Supriya. So you would be getting a recording of the session. So you have it on the LMS. So you can just log into LMS and you would be getting. So I think already Amar has shown that. So in case if you need like any, you have any doubts on that, I think Amar can help you out with that again. Yeah. Any other doubts or anything? All right, so it's at the end of uh, 10 minutes. So I would just like all of you to give a try on this one. So let me see like how many of you tried InstaWP now. So you all can just, okay, sure, Nazia. So on page in short, if you want me to tell, it's all about like the fact, one of the main factor which determines the ranking of the website. Okay, so on page, what all like on page factors should really include is one is keyword and the content. So that means like whatever the changes you make on the page, that is why it is called as on page. The name comes as on page. The main reason being you're making the changes on page only, getting inside the page, logging in into your website. That is the reason the name is on page. And simple definition can go like this, that it is one of the factor of SEO which mainly helps for the website ranking. Okay, all right, great. So anything else? So I want you all to actually go ahead and try out this as well today. So I think you have other 5 minutes left. So you can also just use your attendance link, not open. Okay. So have issue with the attendance link. I think there's a team here only. So Sheetal and many. So they would really just help you out, Pallavi. Okay. So Shweta is there. Can you just try now once? Yeah. Yeah. Can I get to know like how many of you tried InstaWP? I know like the session is only for 2 hours, so it is quite difficult for you to actually see here and just make the changes also. But yeah, I think like you can just now you can go ahead and just type InstaWP on your phones also. You can surely do this. Just go to InstaWP and you have create website. Just click on that and then get into the dashboard. Okay. So I would surely tell Amar, you're there?
No, ma'am. Myself,
Okay.
Sushmita. I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Sushmita is here, Nazia. So I think if you have any doubts, you can just go ahead onto your LMS and click on help there. So they would just get in touch with you and they can surely help you out with respect to the recording. So if you're on your LMS, if you're able to log into your LMS, please just go ahead and once you're just there on the LMS, you can easily find out recordings option there. If you click on that, you can find the recording. Okay, so the last 5 minutes, I don't want to really rush on some things, but yeah, I would just like to explain you all. Yeah, I think yeah. Sushmita, you can please share the feedback link also. Yeah, so before I would just wind up the class. So as I just have the last 5 minutes left for the day, so we just learned about few things about the digital marketing and the concepts of it. So I would just ask everyone to tell. Yeah. Okay. Mohini, I think you have the attendance link. On the attendance only, I think you can also see the feedback there option. Okay. So with respect to, let me actually give you these links. You can actually go ahead and starwp.com. Please use these links. And apart from that, I also want to tell GitHub. Please, you can also give some examples like this for your students, mainly for the website design. So this is all you can design the free websites there. InstaWP just allows you for 60 minutes, but you can use GitHub, BigCommerce. I think these you would be having for good time. So you can actually just use this. But GitHub and BigCommerce, the only thing is it's a bit of coding, but you can actually just go ahead, copy the code. So any which ways in the tomorrow's session, I would be there. So you all can use this. Any doubts you have in this also, please feel free to ask me. I can actually help you out with both of these. Yeah. Okay. So that's all for the day. So I think we learned quite many things. Uh, and yeah, 1 hour 30 minutes what I just got. So with respect to practically as well as the theoretically. So I want everyone to actually just go through that once. So soon, in case whatever we are done with, you have any doubts still, please just feel free to actually ask me tomorrow also. So as we did not get much time to practice or something, so you guys can all I'm sorry, you all can actually practice and please let me know so I can actually help you all. Fine. Okay. Any other doubts or anything from my end you need some help, please let me know. For sure, I can actually. Okay, I created an ID in GitHub. Great, Alia, great. So one of the best portal I can say GitHub. So if you're done with creating the GitHub, Alia, I can actually say that you can really go ahead and you can use this Cloud AI, Cloudy. I'll just give that also. You will get something kind of. Okay, let me just show you. You would get the website code there. You can actually just paste it. So it's little easy only, but yeah. So this is cloudy. So you can just go here. It's similar to that of uh, whatever you want. You can actually just type here. Say you tell I want e-commerce website or something like that. So it'll just give you the code. So please just copy paste that particular code on the GitHub. So you would be able to just get that. So you can see here. See, it's giving you the kind of code, if you can see here. So once the code is done, automatically you can see the website also here. You can just go ahead and give index.html file and just paste this. Give a try. If at all you have any doubts or you're unable to do it, please let me know because I have really very less time to teach the modules. So Now, if you see here, so something like this. So Shop Hub is the site. What do you have? So you can see the website here, like how it looks. Okay, and you can just go ahead and copy the score and put there. Okay, yep. All right, Alia. Thank you. So yes, you all can just give a try. So any doubts, like you were not able to create a file on GitHub or something like that, please let me know tomorrow. We will just go ahead and we will give a try. Yeah, I think it's all done, and we are, yeah, running late also. So thank you all. So any doubts, let's actually meet up tomorrow by 3 p.m. Yes.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much for your day one valuable session. We'll definitely meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so dear faculty members, as we informed in the starting, so attendance is very mandatory. Attendance and the feedback link both are the same, which is very mandatory to fill it every day. So attendance link will be active only till 5:30. So it is for 1 hour, 4:30 to 5:30. Okay. I request please fill your attendance without any fail. Okay, and as we inform, 60% of attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. If you are not eligible, like if you are not secure above 60%, you will not receive the certificate. And one more important thing, this is the faculty development program. So only for the faculties, we will issue the certificate. If you are a student, if you have joined the session, just for your knowledge purpose, you can join the session, but you will not get the certificate because this is the faculty development program. Only for faculties, we will issue the certificate. And if you have not received the LMS access, I request to be waited like within 24 hours, you will receive the LMS access. You will get the mail. And as we showed in the beginning, so all the recordings, materials is visible on LMS access. You can go through the recordings and the materials. I can't get the material. Please ask me to process. I can't understand it. My number after the session. I can't connect with you. So here, okay. Ma'am, like whatever the materials is there, we'll definitely upload all the materials in the LMS dashboard. If you are not able to like find out the LMS details, or if you have not got any credential, I request you to wait for 24 hours. Or if you have a concern, I request please drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. We will help you there. So I have just posted the mail ID on chat. It is edl@xlr.com. Ma'am, is the lecture available in the YouTube? Yes, it is available in YouTube as well. Okay. Yeah, so I think we are done for the day. We will wind up. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. So, yeah, I hope you all clear about the attendance and also the certificate. Like if you secure 60%, then only you will get the certificate. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for joining for the day one of session. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you, everyone. And one more important thing, the same link, whatever the link you have used to join today, you can click on the same link and you can join the same link by tomorrow as well. The Zoom link will be the same, but the YouTube link will be a different. So, however, you will get the like in the LMS, the updated link will be updated by tomorrow morning. So you can, if you wanted to join through YouTube, you can click on that YouTube link and you can join. For Zoom, there is no issue. The same link will work. So whatever the link you have used today, tomorrow also you can use the same link for joining the session. Thank you all. Have a great day. Thank you.